Hey everyone, it's Ro, and this is my 5 month on T update. So, 5 months on testosterone. It's kind of crazy. I don't know, it's crazy for me at all that I'm on testosterone. That alone kind of boggles me. Just because this was something I never really thought that I'd ever be brave enough to do. I've been wanting to do this for so long, and I hadn't, and I never thought that I would because of my family. And I mean, honestly, that's really the biggest reason, is because I didn't think that I could do that to my family. I didn't think that they'd be able to handle it. And here I am, and everyone survived. Nothing completely terrible or awful has happened so far. So we're here, and now let's talk about just, I guess, some changes. I don't think my voice has changed too much more, and I don't really anticipate that it will drop much lower. Maybe in some subtle, nuancy sort of way it might drop some more, but for the most part I think it's done. What I have noticed, new changes, stuff that I hadn't really noticed before at all, the fat around my face, the way that fat lays on my face, is starting to change, which is really, really cool. Just because I notice when I chew or I make certain faces, this right here kind of protrudes more than it used to. I've noticed even more hair loss around the temples, which again is cool. I was just one of those weird trans guys who was really excited to see all of that happening. I've always had a really big hang up with my hairline. Just always been very round and very just in here, and it's fallen out pretty good, so that makes me pretty happy. My eyebrows have gotten thicker. My facial hair is starting to come in different places on my face now. Before it was really only coming in right in here and on my neck, which it is. That's still the thickest it's coming in at. But I have started to get some sideburns, and just overall cheek hair. My body hair has also increased. I know last month I talked about the leg hair, on my thigh and places on my leg where I didn't have hair growth really at all. It got a lot thicker. Hair in my butt, hair in my middle area, if you want to call it that. It's gotten thicker. My happy trail's gotten thicker. It's starting to kind of move more into my belly. My arm hair, which is something that I was excited to see, has started to get kind of how it did with my legs, where it's not necessarily the existing hair is getting thicker, but that there's hair growth where there didn't used to be hair. So it's starting to kind of trail into my hands some. I have noticed that I've become a little bit more vascular. My veins pop out a little bit more on my hands and my forearms, which is also really cool. Also, especially when I'm working out at the gym, it's popping out like crazy. It's pretty cool. My chest is still getting smaller. I've noticed that it's easier to build muscle, especially in the chest. I haven't noticed too much more body fat redistribution. I have noticed a lot more kind of moving into my midsection, which kind of sucks. I don't have a beer belly. But in other places where fat isn't desirable for me, I haven't really noticed it moving anywhere. It's still kind of there. But I feel like the body fat movement is new, and it's going to continue to shift and do stuff. I have kind of glossed over a couple of things that have been major changes from the beginning, because they were kind of gross and TMI, and I felt like you guys needed to get to know me better before I shared that information with the entire internet. But I'll start off slow. So some of the grosser changes, when they tell you prior to starting testosterone that acne is going to be a problem, it's not just on your face, because I've noticed a lot more acne breakouts, mainly where more facial hair is coming in. That's where all my breakouts have been. More than anything, I've noticed the back knee. My back is kind of awful, and that's where the majority of my acne issues are, is like on my back. It's really, really, really bad. That was something that I hadn't really thought through when I heard the word acne, just because I've had acne issues since I was 14, and it's just never stopped since I was 14. My face has always been kind of fucked up with it. I have a lot of scarring from it. So I was hesitant about the acne and starting testosterone because I didn't want it to get any worse on my face. I'm kind of relieved that it's been pretty much under control, except for this is probably the worst breakout I've had since starting testosterone, and it is pretty awful. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Let me see if I can get a shot of it. Yeah, it's pretty bad here. And but that's probably the worst in the past 5 months, which is really not that bad. It's the body acne. It's the back. I've broken out a little bit on my chest too, my shoulders. I've had a couple of breakouts on my stomach, like just little patches of acne. So that's something to be aware of, and it's gross. Another change that I've really kind of not talked about at all, just because I know that right now the main people who watch my channel are friends and family, and I didn't really feel like you guys needed to know the following information. But if anybody out there who doesn't know me personally is watching these videos for educational purposes, and also because I'm documenting my transition to have it so that I would have pretty accurate documentation of my transition, I do feel like I need to include it. Bottom growth. If you don't know what that means, it's probably what you think it is, and it's a real thing. For me, it was probably the very first thing that I noticed was growth down there. I would say within the first week of testosterone, I noticed that. That and a sore throat were my first symptoms, I guess, or effects from testosterone. And that's something that just kind of progresses and continues for a while. It has grown more in the past 5 months than day one. I would say it took my partner to notice about 2 to 3 months on testosterone to notice a bigger difference. Down there. And one thing that I would mention with it, again, if you're someone who's thinking of starting testosterone, looking to start on testosterone, things to expect, at least for me, the first month or so of bottom growth was kind of painful. It was very swollen, would rub up against things. It also felt like I had an erection 24/7 for like 2 weeks. And every now and again when it goes through like a growth spurt, it'll have some of those same feelings of like soreness, tenderness, rubbing up against things. I know that if I'm gonna do cardio or leg day or anything at the gym, that I need to wear like boxer briefs under my gym shorts, which kind of sucks because I usually go commando at the gym, and I can't do that anymore because it just is uncomfortable. But I think those are the main changes that I wanted to talk about for my 5th month update. But yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and insert a voice comparison now.
Hi, this is Ro from YouTube, and I know I don't talk a lot in my videos, so I decided to do a talking only video.
Hi, my name is Ro, and this is my YouTube channel. Alright, so now that I've kind of gone into a little bit of my background. Hi everybody, this is Ro, and I have the house to myself for a little while, so I wanted to go ahead and make just a quick update. Alright, hey, I just wanted to do a quick video update. I'm getting ready to be on my 11th week? 11th or 12th week, I'm not sure. But I do have a shot coming up in the next few hours. I'm just waiting on Amber to get home from work, because she's the one that does my shots. Alright, so I hit my, fucking shit, okay. Alright, so I hit my 3 month mark on testosterone Monday, and today is Wednesday. So I just wanted to do a quick voice update for 3 months, and yeah. I guess I just want to do a quick voice update. I'm coming up, I think tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be the start of my 3.5 months on testosterone. And this is my voice 4 months on testosterone. And this is my voice 5 months on testosterone. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Until next time, bye. Hey, so I just realized I didn't update you guys about my levels. I know I mentioned it in my last video, and just in case you guys were wondering, everything's fine. My levels were just a little bit higher than my doctor would have liked, so he has dialed back my dose just a little bit, just to kind of help those come down. So far, so good. I haven't had any adverse reaction to changing my dosage at all. No mood swings, no negative things at all, really. So yeah, just in case you guys were wondering about that.